Well, welcome back. Businesses across the country eagerly awaiting details on President Trump's highly anticipated infrastructure plan. We're expecting that today. One of the largest impacts will be felt by the men and women who spend their lives on the road, the trucking industry. Joining us right now is Chris Spear. He is the CEO and president of the American Trucking Association. Chris, it's good to see you. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me on.
So the president just tweeted this out this morning. This will be a big week for infrastructure, he says. After so stupidly spending $7 trillion in the Mideast, it is now time to start investing in our country. Chris, what do you want to see from this infrastructure plan from the president?
Well, the president's right, and we're delighted to have this debate. We're happy that the president's made it a priority, but now the real work begins. Paying for it. Infrastructure is not free. It's not cheap. And American Trucking is not going to whistle past the graveyard on this, which is why we're proposing a Build America Fund, 5 cents a year over 4 years, phased in. It's going to raise $340 billion over 10 years. It's real money. It's immediate. It will shore up the trust fund, and it's conservative, less than 1 cent on the dollar to administer it. We need real money on the table, and that's what we want to see out of this debate. This is the beginning, not the end, and we're here to help this president and this Congress get an infrastructure bill across the finish line.
Hey, Chris, this is Mike Murphy. We hear so much as the economy's improving that there's a big demand for truckers, for people to help transport the products from one point to another. But how do you foresee the future when we hear a lot about driverless trucks or technology affecting the trucking industry as a whole? How do you see that, say, a year or 5 years out from now?
Well, we're currently moving 71% of the domestic freight in this country, and if we're going to grow, we're going to have to add innovation into this debate. And we welcome it, but we don't believe that it's a debate about driverless vehicles. We believe it's a debate about driver assist and how innovation, how technology can make our roads safer, make our fleet more productive, and serve the economy going forward. So we believe this is more about driver assist technologies. And we're starting to see that come into play, probably not in the next 10 years, but probably the 10 years thereafter. We need to be starting that debate now.
Chris, it's Dagan McDowell. That 5 cents a year that you were talking about, that's from increasing the gas tax, yes or no?
Yes, it is. It'll be 5 cents a year over 4 years, baked into the price of fuel at the wholesale rack. We believe this is the most efficient, immediate way to shore up the trust fund and fund this infrastructure package. Ronald Reagan signed this similar proposal twice during his administration. We believe it's conservative, as I said, less than 1 cent on the dollar to administer. And we're here to help the president and Congress find real money on the table, not fake funding schemes like tolling or public-private partnerships that require a lot of throughput. That's only applicable on less than 1% of the roads and bridges out there. For the vast majority of roads and bridges out there, you're going to need real money. P3's tolling, that costs 35 cents on the dollar to administer. That's not conservative. Our proposal is, and we believe it's the right way to fund infrastructure going forward.
That's exactly what Dagan said a minute ago. Dagan, you said we should try to look to the people who use the roads mostly.
Right. The federal gas tax hasn't gone up since 1993. 18.4 cents on every gallon, but again, not indexed to inflation. And they're actually taking money from the general fund, meaning that income taxpayers are paying to repair the roads in this country.
And what about electric? I mean,
well, we see alternative fuels as a viable solution in the future. Maybe not in this coming 10 years, but maybe in the following 10 years, we're going to see more alternative fuels like electric. The problem really is infrastructure. How do you charge it?
Yeah.
How do you build out the infrastructure to provide the power for that technology?
Yeah, well, Tesla just announced its launch of the electric Tesla. Chris, good to see you. Thanks so much.
Thanks for having me on.
Chris Spear there.